Alright, let's get started right onto eyeshadow. I didn't want to film any of the face products that I used before because I wanted to focus only on the eyeshadow. So you can check out my other videos for that. So we're going to start off with a white shade. And then we're going to use a kind of beigey, charcoal beige color to kind of start to sculpt out the cat eye shape that she has. Her eyes were described as very elongated and very cat-like in the book. So I'm just trying to sculpt out as best as I can using like a light taupey shadow to try to replicate that shape as best as I can. And then I'm going to take Buck from the Naked palette and I'm just going to kind of blend that out so that way it doesn't look too harsh. It looked harsh to me, but now looking back at it, it looked fine. So you can do that if you want to. And then I'm going to take a deep charcoal shade and I'm going to start to sculpt out the cat eyeliner. And fun fact, I was actually using my kitten's eyes as a reference as to how to make Victoria's eyes look more cat-like. So I was constantly looking at her, trying to replicate her eye shape as best as I could on myself. So you just want to use a pencil brush to try to sculpt out the cat shape and then buff it out using that same fluffy blending brush to make it look more natural. Nothing about Victoria's makeup was natural. And then next I'm going to take whatever is left on my brush and I'm going to bring it down onto my eyes to once again create the cat eye shape. And then I'm going to be mixing Punk and Smoked from my Tardis palette, and that is going to go on the outer corners and kind of darken it up to make the cat eyeliner. So we're just going to use a mixture of those and just blend that using a smaller pencil brush onto your lash line. This creates that bold cat look. Once again, I'm using my kitten as reference, and I'm taking whatever's left and putting that down on my lower lash line. And then I'm taking an actual eye pencil. This is just a Wet n Wild eye pencil. And I'm just running that really close to my lash line to help elongate them even more and deepen up my lashes. Because looking at Bryce's version of Victoria, she had a little bit of eyeliner on. And then I'm going to also add that only onto the 1/4 part of my lower lash line. And I'm going to blend that out with the same combination as before. Then I'm taking a ColourPop cream eyeshadow in the shade Ladybird, and I'm using that and just packing that on with my finger. I wanted to add some sparkles because I feel like that would be very Victoria. And then I'm going to use my Rimmel Lash Accelerator mascara to give a generous coat to my top lashes only. And focus more so on the outer corners because that's really going to help create the cat eye shape that you want without using fake eyelashes. So I added about 2 coats of it. Then next I'm going to contour my face using my e.l.f. Brow Duo in the shade Light. I feel like this is the perfect vampire contour shade. And I'm just going to chisel out my face because I feel like Victoria would have had a very, like, sharp jawline. Not like how I did Rosalie's, but kind of, like, more so like how I did Bella's. And then next, we all know I can't go tutorial without this. I'm going to slather my face in the Fenty Beauty Diamond Balm. And then I'm doing an odd combo for Victoria. So I'm taking a brownish orange red lip liner. This is London by NYX. And I'm just going to kind of fill out my top lip and bottom lip pretty full to kind of mimic Rochelle's version of Victoria. And I thought Victoria would have had a very like orangey colored lip. And then over top of that, I know you guys have been asking me about these lip paints, and I'm sorry, but they're a local brand in my town, so you probably wouldn't be able to get them. But this one's in the shade Wild, and it's the perfect, like, blood red shade. And I just put that on, kind of blot it off, and put a little bit more in the middle. Alright, then style your bangs, and that's it, you're done. 마지막 인사야